Today, I'm going to give you my interpretation of Geto's question to Gojo in JJK and why you need to have your own answer to it. If you're new here, I'm on a journey to prove that I can be an anime character in real life without giving up watching anime or playing League of Legends. So as context, I used to be the fattest kid in my friend group, but now I've hit goals like getting abs and being able to do a one-arm push-up. So Geto's question to Gojo was, are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru? Or are you Gojo Satoru because you're the strongest? And the way I interpret that is, are you the strongest because of your talent, who you are? Or are you who you are because of the work that you put in? And I think the reason Gojo couldn't answer this is because of the person he is based on his technique, but also that the work he's done with Jujutsu. So if you don't know already, Gojo is someone born of the Gojo clan, which has a limitless technique and also the 6 eyes. And Gojo was the first one in like 100 years or something to have both techniques at the same time, which means that his bloodline is really powerful. He has 2 of the most OP things in the JJK world. So that is the main basis of the issue, because he has these 2 powerful techniques embedded in him that was given to him by birth, not because he chose to, which represents his talent because he's way more talented than any other sorcerer because of those techniques. But the thing is, he's also had his fair share of hard work. He's had to develop his technique. He went from not being able to do the reversal of his curse technique to finally achieving it and then getting Hollow Purple in his fight with Toji. He's confused on whether his identity is represented by his talent of having these 2 OP techniques or the hard work that he's put in to develop these techniques into becoming the strongest. And because he's had these 2 conflicting ideas within him, the talent versus hard work, he couldn't give Geto that answer in that moment, and Geto walked away forever. And I think this is important for the rest of us, because in our lives, we have talent for some things, and then we also have the hard work that it takes to accomplish goals. But a lot of the times, it's confusing as to whether we were just born this way, or whether that our growth and accomplishments were because of the hard work that we put in. And my answer for this question is, I am who I am because of the hard work that I put in, not because of any circumstance or talent that was innately given to me. And even though that may have been a part of the accomplishments that I've had, framing in a way which all of my decisions reflect an outcome in my life gives me more control over what I can do and what I can accomplish, because everything that I've done so far is because of decisions I have made and the work that I have done, not something that I couldn't control. And as for you, you need to come up with your own answer. You need to understand whether the accomplishments that you have achieved are because of circumstance, things given to you, or they're because of something that you've done, work that you've put in. And it doesn't really matter in the end which answer you go with. The only thing that matters is what you do with that answer and how you can improve later on in your life so that you can accomplish even bigger things. And I think that motif of becoming the strongest version of yourself is very prevalent in JJK, because despite people's talents, like Todo's technique is not very good, right? He clapped his hands and he switches position with something. Like, that is basically nothing compared to Gojo's technique, but he's still a grade 1 sorcerer. And the reason he's able to get that grade 1 is because of how hard he's worked to develop his combat style, develop his technique, and how creative he can be with it. And seeing that is why I believe that you should work towards having all of your outcomes be decided by how hard you work, what your inputs are. And that way, you never cap yourself to your potential because you think it's just given to you. But instead, you think your potential is limitless because you can put in as much work as you need to accomplish the goals that you want.